Hello humans, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are one of my bagel babes. My name is Kelsey, I'm the blogger behind Blondes and Bagels, and we're gonna take a little walk down my memory lane today with a brand that I used to work for. I started in BAREMINERALS behind the makeup counters back in like maybe 2010, something like that, in my hometown, and they just launched a whole new collection all around this new formula called Bounce and Blur, sort of like a mix of a cream and a powder. HSN was actually kind enough to send me their Bounce and Blur offer, which includes the eyeshadow palette, the blush, Gen Nude Lip Gloss, the original foundation, and a, can I hold it all? And a brush. So I just want to take a moment and take a look at all of this because I haven't used BAREMINERALS since maybe a couple years after I left the company. So it's been a while. It's been a while, my friends. So we're gonna walk down memory lane. We're gonna talk about this new formula. We'll talk about this whole little package. And yeah, if that sounds interesting to you and you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching.
This is real love.
Okay, just gonna put my hair back real quick. I'm super weird about having my hair flopping in my face when I'm doing my makeup. I kind of want to start with the eyes actually, because I just like to do my eyes first, just in case I get any fallout or anything like that. I do hear construction outside. Sorry. Between construction and early morning light, I don't know about any of this, but we'll just get going. So I want to start with the eyes. This is the Bounce and Blur eyeshadow palette. They sent me their whole collection. So they sent me the Bounce and Blur eyeshadow palette. They sent me the blush that goes with it, the original foundation, a Gen Nude lip gloss, or maybe it's a liquid lip, and then the brush that goes with the foundation. All of this is available exclusively on HSN. I'll put the price like up here somewhere. I think it's like the cost that you'd normally pay for this stuff, you end up getting, or maybe it was these two, you end up getting essentially the Bounce and Blur stuff for free. So it's a pretty good price. So this palette is Dusk, and it looks like this. So you've got some nice warm tones going on here, just kind of like a champagne color, this like light bronzy color, a red, a brown, and then a black. They are made with a interesting formula. The Bounce and Blur concept is essentially that it's like if a powder and a cream had a baby, that would be Bounce and Blur. I've never used it before. I think the launch is like today or something like that. So we will give it a try. I kind of think I want to take this color right here all over the lid, and I watched a bunch of videos about it last night. In theory, you can totally take your finger, and in fact I think that's how they encourage you to use it, is to just take your finger, but I'm a brush gal, to be honest with you. Now I'm gonna press this because as you can see I am getting a little bit of fallout here, and when you swipe it, it kind of just like flings the color off to the side. I just think this lighting is so bad. I want to take like a clean, fluffy blending brush and just kind of buff out those edges. Is this any better? I shut off my big box lights for you guys, just because I think it's like a little bit brighter in the morning. I want you to be able to see. It's like a nice bronzy color, really bringing out the green of my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like my eyes look so green. I do like the texture. There is definitely some fallout, so I would recommend doing your eyes first. I want to take this darker color here and just kind of deepen the outer corner. So I'm gonna take, what brush do I want for this? I'm gonna take like a little dome-shaped brush like that. This is the MAC 217. Just taking it into this dark brown shade. I'm gonna go in the outer corner. This color is not as pigmented as you'd think it would be. These are very soft, so if you're somebody that likes a nice soft look, I think you'd be into this. It's got a nice big mirror on this palette, I like that. And like I said, I think they encourage you to use your fingers here, so just because I'm using a brush doesn't mean you have to. I could see how for summer this could be really nice, just to like grab and go. Quickly swipe on some color with your fingers. The texture of these shadows makes me feel like summer, but the colors make me ready for a pumpkin spice latte. It's PSL season soon, am I right guys? I don't know why I'm talking like that. I've had one PSL in my entire life. I'm more of an espresso latte kind of person. Okay, I don't really want to overcomplicate the eyes. I kind of just like it like that. I'm gonna get rid of the fallout and put on some liner, and then we'll move on to the skin. So fun fact, I used to actually work for BAREMINERALS. That's how I got my start in makeup. I worked at the Macy's in Redding, California, my hometown, and I worked at the BAREMINERALS counter back when they're like, now they offer things like this, like things that are kind of solid. That was not the case when I worked for the brand. It was truly like all loose mineral powders. So the brand has changed so much. I mean, that was back in like maybe 2010 that I started there, you know, a solid 9 years ago. So it's been a hot second. BAREMINERALS been a hot second. But I have such a soft spot for the brand just because like, that was where I got my start. I had the best boss ever. Gwen, if you are watching this, like most amazing human. So kind, so nice, so just gentle and very, just the exact kind of teacher into makeup that I needed in my life. Like truly very patient. And I think that's why I have the style with makeup that I do, where it is not, you know, I don't do like quote unquote Instagram makeup. That's not my vibe. That's not how I got my start. I went from BAREMINERALS to then working at MAC. And at MAC, that's where I was able to kind of hone in a little bit more on the artistry aspect of things. But I got my start, you know, just wanting to make people feel beautiful and just, you know, it wasn't about these crazy looks. It was just about how you could take what you had and feel better about yourself. And here's the other thing, I had horrible skin back then, horrible, like acne all down along here. Just truly, it was not a good time. It's not a good time. And this was the only foundation I used, was the original foundation. So again, trying to remember back to my BAREMINERALS beauty ambassador training. But the original foundation, this, I definitely remember wearing this like straight up in middle school. It was the first foundation my mom bought me. Because I had such acne prone skin, it was the only foundation that she trusted. It was just clean, it was good, it was light. So I've been a fan of this for a long time, and it got me through some of my really bad skin years, and managed to cover a solid amount, I would say. So I wear the shade Fairly Light. This is the original formula, 5 ingredients only. I can't remember them all. I'm so sorry. It's been 10 years since I've worked for the company. But it's free of all the nasty stuff. It's just a loose powder. I'm popping it open right now. The original formula has a natural, what I would call a satin finish to it. They do make a matte version. I have dry skin, so this is for me. You've got your little holes right here. It twists like this to lock closed. That way you don't have a mess. So it is great for travel. And I'm sorry you can't see this. You have your cap. You use your cap as you just tap it in. And they always say to start with less. I've got a bit of a heavy hand, keeping it real. They used to teach me to start with like that much for like half your face. I got a heavy hand, so we're gonna do it my way. And then they sent me this brush that's part of the HSN collection. This is called the Beautiful Finish brush. It kind of looks like a kabuki brush. I'm assuming they've cut it like this so that it holds the minerals inside of the brush. And I haven't forgot this part of the training. Swirl, tap, buff is sort of their mantra when it comes to applying the powders. You can see I'm getting a little kickback here. I put too much in the cap, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just start to buff this onto the skin. I haven't worn BAREMINERALS powder in how many years? Definitely at least since college. 6 years, maybe. It's been a while. This is a walk down memory lane. I have zero affiliation with the brand now. I have zero affiliation with any brand now. I haven't worked behind the counters since maybe 2013. I graduated from college in 2013, so I think it's gotta be, I haven't worked for BAREMINERALS since like I came to San Francisco in 2011, but oh, do you guys love how you're just getting my whole makeup artist history? I can see why I've missed this. I've missed this powder. Honestly, like it's just powder and it's really evened out my redness. I don't have the same acne problems that I had back in the day, but I have dry skin and I have redness, so that tends to be my problem now. Again, I'm just buffing this into the skin. The areas that I would typically want a little bit more coverage would be like under the eyes. In their typical foundation set they sell, it almost looks like a little flat paddle brush. I don't have it anymore. It's been a lot of years, but it was kind of like this, but like way smaller, and you could take it and actually pack the powder to do spot concealing. So you could conceal any little zits you have, like this guy right there. And then you could also do a little bit under your eyes. But I don't have that brush anymore, so I think this is what we're working with. Honestly, I think that's all I want to do. I can't believe it, but I'm always shocked. I feel like it's just a friendly reminder that sometimes just a simple powder like this can really do the job of a liquid. I'm gonna toss on some bronzer. They did not send a bronzer. This is my little poison apple mug. Do you guys love it? I'm drinking my Nespresso latte. Okay, I'm gonna pop on some bronzer. Maybe I still have warmth. Hold on. Shut up. Shut the front door. This is probably, dear God, this is probably 10, 12 years old. Wow. Wow, look at the difference in the logos, you guys. So this is the new logo. Look at what it used to look like. Oh. Is that proof enough that I'm an OG? I used to label all of my, used to take all my stuff with a label maker. I'm sure this is beyond expired, honestly, but I don't know what to say. I don't have any of their brushes anymore. This is such a bummer. Bare Minerals, please send me some shit. All right, anyway, warmth is meant to be a bronzer, but not. It was more meant to be, I think, like adding the natural color, the natural warmth back into your skin, but you apply it like a bronzer, so like in a 3 shape. Okay, probably gone overboard on the warmth. Oh my God, what a throwback. What a throwback. Why do I still have this? That is insanity to me. I probably still have a Bare Minerals highlighter. Please don't judge me for keeping expired makeup. I'm sorry. It's so sentimental to me, honestly. Like I used to have a little Bare Minerals train case, and inside of it, I kept all of my loose eyeshadows. So this is the OG, what the loose eyeshadows used to be like. I think they still sell them, but I gotta admit, this is more convenient. God, my youth, my youth. Okay, let's try the Bounce and Blur blush. I did poke at it last night because I was super curious. So I left a little, you can see a little fingerprint there. It's like a sponge. Like, I don't know how to describe that. It's got like this very spongy texture to it, but it's not liquid. So it truly is like if your powder and your cream had a baby. Cute little baby. This is called Mauve Sunrise. It's a little bit more mauve-y than I would typically do. I kind of wanted to use a duo fiber brush here just because it reminds me of a cream. So I'm gonna swirl that in there. Again, you could use your fingers. That was what all the girls on HSN were doing. Ooh, boy, that's like very light and natural. I'm not impressed with my lighting here today, so I will pull you guys into natural light to show you when we're all done with the look. Okay, I'm not as intimidated by that. Usually I go for like very light pink tones. I'm very fair, so for me, things can start to look a little clownish pretty quickly. This comes off with such a light hand. I think that's all I'm gonna do with that. Alrighty then, let me do some mascara and put some brow gel on, and then we'll finish off with a lip. Okay, this is the Gen Nude Liquid Lip in Can't Even. Such a cute color, such a cute name. Okay, overdid it. I would call this a My Lips But Better type of shade. Is it a liquid lip or is it a gloss? I don't really know, but it's very natural and pretty. It smells like vanilla. I like that. Okay, that is it. All right, this is the full look, you guys. Just a little Bounce and Blur collection, Bare Minerals situation. Do you love it? I love it. Honestly, I'm really into it. I think that the eyes turned out great. They're like almost very, they're making me want it to be fall, and I'm okay with that. The skin feels just really lightweight and natural. It kind of just feels like I have nothing on. I've missed that foundation. I'm excited to have it in my collection again and start using it because it's good. It's a good holy grail product, so I'm digging it. Let's show you guys in natural light. Okay, here you guys go. You can just get like a better look at the skin, that warmth color, the blush, it's all very light, the lip gloss, just that My Lips But Better, the eyeshadow palette. Anyway, that is it from me, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and our little chat today. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up so that I know to make more videos like this one. Drop me some love in the comments below. Let's talk about your favorite Bare Minerals products, or if you've ever tried the brand, would just love to chat with you. And please subscribe to my channel to join the Bagel Babe family. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.